Welcome back to my channel Knowledge Chronicle.
Have you ever wondered how a giant tree, standing tall in the scorching sun, transports water from the soil all the way to its highest leaves, without any pumps or machines? Unlike humans, plants don't have a heart or blood to circulate fluids, yet they manage to move water and nutrients efficiently through their vascular system. Today, we are going to uncover the fascinating process of long-distance water transport in plants, a silent but essential phenomenon that keeps them alive. By the end of this video, you'll have a crystal clear understanding of how water moves through plants, how roots absorb it, and what forces drive it upwards against gravity. Make sure to watch till the end, and if you love learning about the wonders of nature, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's start with a simple experiment. Imagine placing a white flower in a glass of colored water. Within hours, the flower's petals start changing color. But how does the water reach the petals? The answer lies in the plant's internal transport system, the vascular bundles. Plants have two main types of transport tissues. One, xylem, the pipeline that carries water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. Two, phloem, the food transporter that distributes nutrients from the leaves to the rest of the plant. But here's the real question. How does water, with no help from a pump, travel up to the top of a tree, even if it's 100 meters tall? Let's break it down step by step. The journey of water in a plant begins at the roots. That's why we water plants at the soil level and not on their leaves. But have you ever wondered how roots absorb water? Roots have millions of tiny root hairs, which are microscopic extensions of root cells. These hairs increase the surface area for absorption, much like how a sponge absorbs water. The more root hairs a plant has, the more efficiently it can absorb water. But the water doesn't just stop at the root hairs, it has to travel deeper into the plant. This happens through two pathways. One, apoplast pathway. Water moves through the gaps between cell walls without entering the cells. This is the faster route. 2. Symplast pathway. Water moves through the cytoplasm of cells, crossing cell membranes. This is a slower but controlled pathway. As water moves inward, it reaches a special barrier inside the root called the Casparian strip, a waxy layer that forces water to enter through cell membranes before reaching the xylem. This is like a security checkpoint that ensures only necessary minerals enter the plant's main transport system. Now that water has entered the xylem, how does it move upwards against gravity? There are two main forces that help with this movement. 1. Root pressure, the initial push. As minerals from the soil are actively absorbed by the roots, they create a concentration gradient. Water follows through osmosis, building up pressure in the xylem. This root pressure pushes water upward, but only for short distances, like in small plants. How do we observe this? Have you ever seen tiny droplets of water on the tips of grass blades early in the morning? That's guttation, a result of root pressure forcing excess water out through small openings in the leaves. But root pressure alone isn't enough to transport water in tall trees. For that, a much stronger force is needed. 2. Transpiration pull, the real driving force. The biggest reason water moves up a plant is transpiration, the loss of water vapor from leaves through tiny openings called stomata. Here's how it works. As water evaporates from the leaves, it creates a suction force, like sucking liquid through a straw. This pulls more water upward from the xylem to replace the lost moisture. Water molecules stick together due to cohesion, water sticking to itself, and adhere to the xylem walls due to adhesion, water sticking to other surfaces. This entire process is known as the cohesion tension theory, and it allows plants to move water upward at speeds of up to 15 meters per hour. Mangrove trees. These trees grow in salty water, but they use a strong transpiration pull to draw fresh water up while leaving the salt behind. Desert plants, like cacti, have a slow transpiration rate to conserve water using modified leaves, or spines, to reduce evaporation. Tall trees, such as redwoods and banyans, rely heavily on transpiration pull to move water hundreds of feet upward without any pumps. Some plants have a secret weapon, mycorrhizae, a symbiotic relationship between fungi and roots. The fungi extend their filaments into the soil, absorbing water and minerals more efficiently than roots alone. In return, plants provide the fungi with sugars for survival. For For example, pine trees cannot grow without mycorrhizae. This partnership helps them thrive in nutrient-poor soils. Even though plants lack a heart, they have evolved an incredibly efficient transport system that ensures water reaches every leaf and cell. From root absorption to xylem transport, and finally transpiration pull, plants continuously cycle water to sustain themselves and support life on Earth. Think about this the next time you see a giant tree. There's a silent but powerful mechanism at work inside, keeping it alive. If you found this video informative and engaging, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us create more amazing content to explore the hidden wonders of nature. Let us know in the comments, what plant-related topic should we cover next? Until next time, stay curious and keep learning with Knowledge Chronicle.